morning, friends.
Good morning. We are in New Jersey, Elizabeth, New Jersey, heading to the train station. Here comes our train. Here it comes.
Today's video is a continuation of our trip to New York. We were based in New Jersey and we took the train into New York and then took the subway to our next adventure. In last week's video, I said that there were two things that we wanted to do while in New York. The last video was when we toured the Intrepid. The other thing that I wanted to do was go visit Ground Zero and see all that had happened there at the Twin Towers on September 11th. I remember exactly where I was that day on September 11th when the tragedy happened, and being here in Alaska and had never been to New York and had never seen large buildings like this, I just could not even imagine the devastation and what all of that looked like. And so I've been wanting to come to New York and see the tall buildings and see the area around so I could feel more like I understood what had happened there. And at one point, a friend of mine had gone and seen Ground Zero, and she had brought me back a bracelet with a girl's name on it that had died in the Twin Towers. And I have worn that bracelet every single September 11th. Since I had received it. And I looked up her name and I actually tracked down her father, and her father wrote a book, and I read that book. And so when we went to the memorial, I found her name on the wall, and it was like less than a minute and I found her name. It was almost like I was drawn to it. And then when we went into the museum, into the inner part where they have all the pictures and the names, I also found her name there. So it was just very special to me, and I got to see and feel and experience some of what actually happened there, and it made it a little more real to me now that I had seen, large buildings and understood, where all of this had happened. And so that really meant a lot to me. And I'm not going to talk through this entire video. I'm just gonna let it play out. It's something that I feel needs to be watched just with your own thoughts.
You can see the street down there.
Thank you all so much for watching. The making of this video really meant a lot to me, and there's just no way I could portray the emotions and just the sense of all that was happening in the museum. And unfortunately, we're not allowed to video much of the most emotional parts of the museum. But thank you for watching, and this is just a little bit from the Liberty Park. The squirrels and the birds were kind of fun. This was in the evening, and we were making our way back to the train station. We decided, instead of taking the subway back to Penn Station, we were going to walk the entire way. And we came across, this is just a busy street in New York, and then we came across a block party, and there was so many people, and there was loud music and so much going on. It was kind of fun to see but in another sense, it was like I had no idea what the party was for, if we were invading on somebody's party, or it was just, you know, these things happen in New York. And so we finally made it through. This is my view. I got to see, yeah, it was crowded. And anyways, we made it back to the train station and found our way back to New Jersey. And I want to thank you all again for watching the video, and if you liked the video, stay tuned, because the next video is the real reason that we went to New York, and that was to do a mission trip, and that will be next week's video.